Topic: Classical Indian Philosophy. Subtopic: Advaita Vedanta, Metaphysics. The three grades of Satta, or levels of reality. According to Shankara, the world possesses three different grades of existence. Number one, the first kind possesses ephemeral existence or pratibhasika-satta. It is also known as apparent existence or existence based on imagination alone. Some of the examples of ephemeral existence are those experiences in which the mind alone constructs its own reality, like one's dream and the perception of a rope as a snake, etc. This is regarded to be the lowest grade of existence. The second kind is called empirical or virtual experience. It is known as Vyavharika-satta. Vyavharika-satta deals with samvritti satya or the empirical or the phenomenal truth. It is the sort of existence in which necessarily the ordinary life and practices deal with. As a result, it is also known as practical existence. In other words, it deals with existence and the truth which is pragmatic in nature. It is ever changing and empirically true at a given point of time only, so it is not metaphysical true in nature. It is our phenomenal world, the world of experience that we experience in the everyday life when we awake. In this level, both Jiva or the individual soul and the Ishvara or God or qualified Brahman are true. Hence, it deals with the reality of the material world which is incomplete in nature according to Shankara. Vyavharika-satta rejects pratibhasika-satta. The third kind is called Paramarthika-satta or the absolute existence or the supreme existence. This existence is metaphysically and ontologically true and accurate in nature. This is the highest grade of existence and it cannot be sublated by any other grade of existence. It deals with noumena, the absolute reality, and unqualified Brahman. Paramarthika Satta deals with Paramarthika Satya or the absolute truth and reality, that is, Brahman. Paramarthika Satta rejects both Pratibhasika and Vyavharika Satta. The world is hence, according to Shankara, a heterogeneous conception due to which it is indescribable or anirvachaniya in nature. In other words, it is neither real nor unreal. For example, in the Vyavharika Satta, the world is real only from the practical purpose, more real than the Pratibhasika Satta and less real than the Paramarthika Satta. And when the world is taken in the third sense, that is, the Paramarthika Satta, it is eternally real. As Shankara avers, Brahman does not lack existence at any time, past, present, or future, so the world does not lack existence in any of the three grades of existence or three periods of time. Four states of consciousness. According to Advaita Vedanta, Shankara accepts four states of consciousness which are experienced by the jiva or the individual being. The four states of consciousness are mentioned in Chandogya Upanishad. The four states of consciousness are: number one, the first state is called the walking state or the Vishwa or the Jagrat state. In this, we are aware of our daily world. It is where the jiva identifies itself with the body. Its features are birth, old age, death. It deals with gross body or sthula sharira. The second state is called the dreaming state or the tejasa or the swapna state. This deals with the dreaming mind. This deals with the subtle body or sukshma sharira. The third state is called the state of deep sleep or prajna or the sushupti state. This deals with the causal body or karana sharira. It is the seed of both the subtle and the gross body. The fourth state is called turiya. It is the state of super consciousness or pure consciousness. It transcends all the other three states of consciousness. It is the state of liberation. It is where one experiences Sat Chit Ananda. According to Shankara, one who attains this state attains Jivan Mukti. The concept of Adhyasa. According to Shankara, there is a self evident difference between the subject and the object. The subject is pure consciousness, the light, the I, etc., whereas the object is unconsciousness, the dark, the non I. Hence, the two are opposed to each other, yet it is a common and a natural practice to superimpose one upon the other. In other words, according to Shankara, people wrongly superimpose the object and its attributes upon the subject. This coupling of the real and the unreal is called Satyantra Mithuna Kritya, and it deals with the superimposition or Adhyasa, error or Brahma, illusion or Maya, ignorance or Avidya. Hence, the superimposition of one thing upon the other is called Adhyasa. For example, the superimposition of the snake on the rope, silver on the shell, etc. This notion of the thing, snake, silver, in something else, rope, shell, is called Atasmin Tat Buddhi. The concept of Jiva. Jiva is the individual self. It deals with subject object duality in the sense it is the subject element as it is pure consciousness and it is called Sakshin. On the other hand, it is the object element for it deals with an internal organ called the Antakarna or the mind, which is composed of five elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. The source of Antakarna is avidya or ignorance, which causes it in the concept of individuality. In the Jagrat state or the waking state, the internal organ is aided by senses. In the dream state or swapna state, the internal organ functions by itself. In the dream sleep state or shushupti state, the internal organ is lost in its cause, avidya. Hence, in all these three states, the individuality of the internal organ or mind remains because the sakshin is associated with avidya or ignorance. According to Shankara, in Turiya state or in liberation, avidya or ignorance is destroyed and the sakshin is realized as Brahman, something which it always was and will be. The concept of Maya. General trend of Advaitins, including Shankara, is to treat the concept of Maya or illusion and avidya or ignorance as two terms which are synonymously used. At the same time, Shankara differentiates between the two aspects of Maya or avidya which are called avarna and vikshepa. The former or avarna is negative in nature for it deals with concealment. On the other hand, vikshepa is positive in nature for it deals with positive aspect of projection. According to Shankara, following are the characteristics of Maya. Number 1, it is the inherent power or potency of Brahman. It is coeval with him. In other words, it is entirely dependent on Brahman or it is inseparable from him. This relation of Maya and Brahman is called Tadatmya. It is neither identity nor difference nor both. Number 2, Maya is beginningless or anadi. Number 3, it is material and unconscious in nature. Number 4, it is positive wrong knowledge. It is positive because it is not merely negative. Avarna and vikshepa are two aspects. The former or avarna is negative in nature for it deals with concealment. On the other hand, vikshepa is positive in nature for it deals with projection. Number 5, it is indescribable. It is neither real nor unreal nor both. It is sat asat anirvachniya. It is real for it projects the world of appearance and it is true as long as it lasts. It is unreal for it has no existence apart from Brahman and vanishes at the time when knowledge dawns. It cannot be both real and unreal, for this conception is itself contradictory in nature. 6. It deals with Vyavharika-satta. 7. It is locus is Brahman, yet Brahman is untouched by Maya. 8. It is removed by right knowledge. 9. It is of the nature of superimposition or adhyasa. For example, the superimposition of the snake on the rope is due to Maya. Questions. Question 1. Vyavharika-satta rejects A. Parimarthika-satta, B. Pratibhasika-satta, C. Both A and B, D. None of these. The correct answer is Vyavharika-satta rejects pratibhasika-satta. Question 2. According to Shankara, Antakarna is composed of dash elements: A 4, B 5, C only 2, fire and earth, D none of these. The correct answer is 5. According to Shankara, the internal organ called the Antakarna or mind is composed of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Question 3. Paramarthika-satta refutes A. Vyavharika-satta alone, B. Pratibhasika-satta, C. Both A and B, D. None of these. The correct answer is both A and B, that is Vyavharika-satta and Pratibhasika-satta. Question 4. Dash is positive wrong knowledge: A. Brahman, B. Maya, C. Avidya, D. Adhyasa. The correct answer is Maya according to Shankara is positive wrong knowledge. Question 5. The coupling of the real and the unreal is called A. Adhyasa, B. Avidya, C. Maya, D. Satyantre Mithyukritya. The correct answer is D.